Now from Angel Stadium in Anaheim, Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Athletics and the Los Angeles Angels. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set. And starting this one, Reed Detmers. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And now Nick Kurtz. That one out to right. Adele sizing this one up. And there's one down. And stepping in, the rookie left fielder. And that misses. 3-1. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Swing and a miss. Now 3-2.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Brent Rooker. Just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
One out. Runners at first and second. Next offering is down low. Line drive to short and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Next up for the A's, Henry Bolt. And that is out of play.
He's a little out front. He did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
And a swing and a miss. That's the third out. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Now the Angels will get their first crack at it. No score.
Come
Back here at Angel Stadium, and towing the slab in this one, Jacob Lopez.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Pitch misses there, and a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. Nope, outside.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Here's Mike Trout. Now snap throw to first.
No, he's in
Neto
there.
back on a dive. Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
2-2 count.
Neto on at first. Nobody out. Called strike 3 on the fastball. And that ran back over the inner half.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
And that's a little bit high. Next one misses. 3-1 now. There's a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
The other way. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Jorge Soler up at the plate. The pitch.
2 balls.
This one in the dirt, but no advance from the runners.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Fastball is outside. Joe Adell in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. In the air, right side. Rooker sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. And he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners. Here's Joe Adell.
I know we're still early in the stages of this game, but this at-bat has the potential of being a difference maker. You've got to stay calm in the box.
Next offering is in for a strike. That's inside.
2 strikes.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. Ranging back. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. They must be going crazy in the dugout. And now they're out front. It's 3-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So 2 down. Oswald Peraza will hit next. Lifted in the air, right center field. Bolt under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Angels add 3 on this blast. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back in Anaheim, all set for the start of the inning. And the batter now, Zach Geloff. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
And here is Jonah Heim. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Detmers. He isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable. He just hasn't proven that he can do it yet. Very high with that one. And that's ball 3.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
And that's too high, ball 4.
First base.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So a man at first. Next to hit, Jeff McNeil.
Ball.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
What does he need to do in order to get deeper into the game?
Well, I'd say it's command of the secondary pitches, because when you're talking about turning over the order a second and third time and hitters are getting looks, you've got to be able to put a wrinkle on something, change speeds, and locate it enough so that they offer at it.
The 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Ultimately, you want them to swing and chase a pitch that teases the zone and ends outside the zone. But so far, he hasn't been able to do that consistently.
Misses. 3-2 now. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
And now the shortstop, Darrell Hernandez. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Back to the top of the lineup, Shea Langoliers. Up next for the A's. In the dirt, and the count 2-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Next up for the A's, Nick Kurtz. And that misses. 2-1. McNeil, the lead runner out at second. Langoliers on at first with 2 down. And misses inside. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. That's back there. Forget it. He sends it out of here. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 4-3.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you got to love the effort in left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
2 outs, nobody on. Here's the left fielder. Ball to strike. The pitch. This to third. Zips it across. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. 3-run shot for the A's. It's now a 4-3 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Nolan Schanuel. The 1-1. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. On the ground, right side. To first, 1 up, 1 down. So digging in, Logan O'Hoppe. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And it's caught for the out. And now it's Jose Siri. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. Angels go down 1-2-3. Score holds at 4-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the third inning. Now it's the right fielder, Brent Rooker. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And that one moves his feet. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in, he gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
Henry Bolt now at the plate. In the air out towards right center. Trout. 2 down.
Now back, third.
2 outs, base is empty. Zach Geloff up next for the A's. And the 2-2. That's to third. Grissom. Third out, and that ends the frame. And the A's are gone in order, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto. There's a swing and a drive. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's Trout.
Everybody favors we can divvy up. You only live once, you gotta live it up. Yes, my red tie with your red dress.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
And that's off
the plate.
the inside edge. The count now 2-2. And that one is inside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
3-2 now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Vaughn Grissom, the next to hit for the Angels. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Angels held in check. Still down a run. It's 4-3.
Going, yeah, we in goal mode. Going, yeah, we in goal.
Back here at Angel Stadium, start of the 4th, and now here is Jonah Heim. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Good eye right there. Action in the Angels bullpen. Number 70 getting loose out there. Number 32 warming up as well. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way.
New pitcher in the game for the Angels, number 68.
So at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. 1 down, base is empty. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Darryl Hernandez. Two outs. And now 2 balls and a strike. That one ripped, but foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. A's go quickly and quietly there, and it remains a 4-3 game. Bottom 4, and now the DH, Jorge Soler. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And they had their first hit since the first inning. And now it's going to be Joe Adell. A's leading by a run. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Luis Medina up and throwing. Leiter, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Just misses there.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Bert.
Now this is in the air down the line. Rooker hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's a speed threat, Oswald Peraza. Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
2-1.
In the dirt, but kept close. Runner holds. Count goes to 2-1. That's ripped into the outfield. Reaching for it and brings it in.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
At the plate, Nolan Schanuel. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Soler leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Got it. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Angels strand 1. They still trail it here, 4-3. Back in Anaheim, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Shea Langoliers. Way out front for strike 2.
2-2 count.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That one is absolutely belted. And in one hops the wall. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Next up for the A's, Nick Kurtz. And now 2-2.
2 strikes.
And that one missing low. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the 5th. Struck him out looking. Now the left fielder. Man at second. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Luis Medina.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Here's the speedy catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Tied him up on a fastball inside. And next for L.A., Jose Siri. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
And that one hammered. That's back. Tattooed and gone. He made him pay for that one, and we are starting over. It's 4-4.
he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. The slight opposite field into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And next for the Angels, Mike Trout. Out there to center. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. Angels draw even on this solo homer. It's now tied 4-4. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Henry Bolt. Strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
1 out, base is empty. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Jonah Heim getting ready to hit. The 1-1 is fouled off. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. Nothing doing there for the A's. Still all square at 4 apiece. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Vaughn Grissom. Tied at 4. Swing and a miss at a slider. Activity in the bullpen. Justin Sterner getting ready to go. Barlow getting cranked up as well. High fly ball, right field. Rooker. And there's one away. Jorge Soler, the next to hit for the Angels. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. To the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And there are 2 down. Joe Adell, the next to hit for the Angels. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, left side. Moving under this one. Makes the catch, inning over. Through 6, all square, 4-4.
Swatted freeloader songs when their hands was out. Hope you dudes in the street wearing Teflon. If they don't like Frosty, then I'ma give them F-Spawn. Go ahead and watch me catapult to the top.
Pitching change here, Ryan Zefferjohn. Jeff McNeil stands in. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a 1-2 again. Swing and a miss. Strike three. That one came in at 99. And the batter will be the shortstop, Darryl Hernandez. A's looking to put the go-ahead run on base. Got him swinging.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Next is the designated hitter, Shea Langoliers. That one missing inside.
Ball 2.
On the ground right side. Peraza fires over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. A's go quickly and quietly there. This game's all tied at 4. Back here at Angel Stadium, bottom of the 7th. So in now for the Angels, Oswald Peraza. Tied at 4. Swing and a pop-up. Geloff settles underneath it. And a quick out, number 1. And next for L.A., Nolan Schanuel. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And a foul ball.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Bolt moving under it. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs. Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels.
There's a reason, and then if I retreat, then I'm worth is pulling the trees, and man, I want to be blameless, strange and unashamed about his team.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end, trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Two down, nobody on. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Angels go quietly there. Score remains tied at 4. Back in Anaheim, new inning getting started. Now the number 2 hitter, Nick Kurtz. Tied at 4. That's a little bit low. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Kirby Yates, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Silson getting loose as well. And a big swing and a miss. And down on strikes he goes. That K is his 3rd of the game. Here's the left fielder. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swings and misses, struck him out. So 2 down now, and here is Brent Rooker. The 1-1. To third. Whips it to first. The A's go quietly. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Justin Sterner. Angels making a move for a pinch hitter. Adam Frazier. He represents the go-ahead run. And a 1-1. And that one in the air center field. Bolt under it. And there's one down. Now it's the shortstop, Zach Neto. Hard ground ball for a base knock. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now batting, Mike Trout.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Man at second. Fastball for a strike. The A's bullpen has some movement. Mark Leiter Jr. preparing to come on if needed. On the outside corner, got him looking.
Big strikeout there as he works to strand that go-ahead run at second base, but job's not done yet. Got to get that last out before you can exhale and get back into the dugout. It's kind of tough to do with this home crowd applying so much pressure.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And next for the Angels, Vaughn Grissom. That one down the line and foul ball.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Stays alive. And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Kirby Yates. Here's the center fielder, Henry Bolt. 4-4 in the ninth. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Adele makes a nice running catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And that's in for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
One down, base is empty. Swings through it, and that That's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Two outs. Fouls one off. 2-2. Two down, nobody on. Looked like it was a little bit up. Jeff McNeil in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. So now 3-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Base knock, center field. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out. Not in time, it's a double. So the go-ahead run is into score. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. So a change being made at first base. The A's bring on a pinch runner, Alika Williams. First and second, 2 outs. Darrell Hernandez, the next to hit.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one is lifted in the air. Frazier brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. So bottom of the 9th, and now it's the Angels cleanup batter, Jorge Soler. And fouled off. Tied at 4. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Out to short. Tosses across to first. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. Joe Adell, the next to hit for the Angels.
Well, 1 swing's a lot easier than getting 2 or 3 hits to win this ball game. You better believe he's going to be all in to hit the ball over the fence somewhere.
This guy's got good power. With 1 swing, he can win it for him. Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 away. Oswald Peraza digs in now. And that's outside. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2-2 the count.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Chase Silseth. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Shea Langoliers now at the plate. Man at second, nobody out. Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
Outside corner, got him looking. He can't believe it.
A big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it.
Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with one away and runners at first and second. First and second, one out. Now the left fielder. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Nasty pitch right there. 1-2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Brent Suter, the left-hander, up and throwing. Two on, one out. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-2. Got him looking. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Big at bat for Brent Rooker now. 2 on, 2 outs. Liner, and this could be trouble. Runner around third. He scores and they have the lead. Runner around third on his way to the plate, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man left. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the A's 5. Back now, and on the mound, the closer. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Shanuel getting ready to hit. So the tying run at second. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Here's the throw. It's offline, and he scores.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Here's the catcher to hit, Logan O'Hoppe. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Bolt under it. And out number 1 on the grab. Here's Adam Frazier. And it remains 2-2. One down, winning run on first. That misses, and a full count now. Zach Neto in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So up next, Zach Neto. Swings and misses. 1-2.
1 ball.
2 outs.
2 strikes.
But the winning run is at first. The shortstop takes the ball. Look strikeout.
First base.
And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. Slice the other way and foul. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Vaughn Grissom, the next to hit for the Angels. Winning run at third, 2 down. Battling here as he fouls it away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Out to short. Got him on the off-balance throw. They limit the damage here, so they get 1 but end up leaving the bases loaded. We push on to the 11th. We're all tied up 5-5. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Henry Bolt. And downstairs. That one misses, and the count is 3-1.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Man at second. Yeah, that's fouled off. Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
In there. And so now 1-2. This one in the air, right field. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. And it comes in too late. He's up to third on the flyout with 1 away.
Now, we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Two on, 1 out. Ground ball right side, could be 2. 1 at second, and that's 2.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning-ending double play.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Scott Barlow. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now it's the DH, Jorge Soler. That one missed. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Bolt gets there. He's under it. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with one out.
Now batting, right fielder.
And now the right fielder, Joe Adele.
You have to find a way to score the runner from third, especially with less than 2 outs. Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can.
2 balls.
In the
1
dirt.
strike.
Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Movement in the bullpen. Mark Leiter Jr., the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Swing and a drive. Back there. On its way. Ball game. Another homer. And the Angels walk it off in the 11th.
To extra innings, it seems like every guy is trying to come up with a big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all headed home.
A 7-5 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.